Alright, I'm just getting to the water. We've got some rain lately, so it's up pretty good, but I think it should be about perfect for slinging some jerk baits and stuff. I'm sure somebody's fished this, but we're gonna try. I think there'll be some trout here. I'm actually gonna hopefully do a catch and cook for you. These are mostly all probably stock trout, but they're still fun to catch. And I have a couple ways to cook them that they taste okay. I'm not gonna compare them to walleye or perch, but I think most people that like fish would like them. So first we need to catch some fish. That's the first goal. So got the Walmart rod that I did in my last video. Went and bought this, went out to the water and crushed a whole bunch of wild brown trout with it. It worked good for 25 bucks, so I'm gonna use it again. It's the same line, it's already on it, and I'm gonna put a different lure on, but we're gonna get after it here and see if we can't catch a couple trout today, so stay tuned. Fishing in central Pennsylvania. We're gonna change lures. Instead of the Rapala, we're gonna put on this. I think it's gonna be a little more flashy today. The water's still a little stained, and I think that extra flash this lure has in it may just get them to bite a little more, so we'll see. But that's what we're gonna try first. This took longer than I anticipated, but I caught a really nice brown, and they didn't stock any browns in this section that I'm aware of, so pretty sure this fish is a holdover, especially just looking at it. It's probably pretty wild now, especially the way it was just fighting. So I'm not going to keep this one. We'll let this back into the stream. But what a pretty little trout. Oops, don't want to hurt it, but there you go. Beautiful brownie. We're after the rainbows. We're gonna let the wild brownies go, unless you can tell it was stocked. But like I said, as far as I know, this wasn't stocked with brownies, and that did not look like a stocky to me. So, all right, we moved. We went to another spot in the same stream, but a little farther down. So hopefully we can get on to some more fish. We're gonna be throwing the same bait, so we'll see what happens. That looks like a keeper, guys. That's what we're after. There's one. One rainbow. Throw them in the net here. We're gonna do cook a couple of these up. Hopefully we get a couple more. Got one so far. One keeper. One brown that could have been kept, but we'll let the browns go. Keep the rainbows. Browns in general can withstand warmer water temps, and the stream I'm fishing warms up pretty good, but there is springs that feed it and small feeder streams, so they have a much better chance of making it year round in this stream. So I usually let them go. Mostly are probably holdovers. So that's my plan, but we got one bow so far, so see if we can get a couple more. That's a good fish, guys. Nice fish. Good fight. Looks like another rainbow, another keeper. Yep. It's a nicer one this time. Look at this one, guys. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Awesome. These are gonna be good eaters.
Yeah. They're not hitting real hard though, Vaughn. That's it. They're not hitting real hard. But... Oh, got one. There we go. Yeah. There we go, bud. There you go. Finally. This is the 5th one I've hooked. Can't catch them.
There's a good fish, guys. Nice fish. Feels like a bigger one. The way its head shaking, I have white line here. Feels like a good one, guys. I do have a light rod, so it's hard to tell. It's a decent one. Nice, decent one. Not bad rainbow. Oh, he got off. Son of a gun. That's it's alright, we're almost out of light anyways. There's one. Nice. Right in them riffles too. Here we go. One more, guys. Decent fish too. There he is. A little one. That's a little wild brown. Actually, it's gonna be alright. Let me show you this little brown there. I'm gonna let him go. Pretty little fish. Hopefully he makes it. He took off though. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. We're losing camera light pretty fast. Hold on. Yeah, the sun is, well, it was overcast as it is, so it's just getting dark quick. But that was a good time on the water. So the next step is preparing these fish we caught. My dad ended up catching 2. So we got 4. And tonight, I'll just fillet them, probably take the guts out of them and bleed them out. And then tomorrow prepare them. So that is the goal tonight. And then tomorrow we'll eat them. So stay tuned. We're getting out of here now though. Awesome couple hours on the water. Go right down. The middle. The guts out. And go up into the head. Get it all out of there. And then I just cut right there. Then you get all that out of there. 1. 2. Pretty easy. Let out. There's all the meat. Well, I'm gonna put these away tonight into the fridge, but tomorrow I'll prepare them. But we'll get the rest of this stuff out, and then. But that's it, and they'll be ready to be prepared. All right, guys. Here's the trout. 2 of the trout I caught yesterday. My dad got 2. I got 2. Here they are. I'm gonna quickly fillet these up. Show you guys what I'm gonna do, or how I fillet them. And then we're gonna cook them. Show you what I do to make them pretty good. But what I do is just go like that, up to the spine. Turn it around here. And then I just go right up the spine. Just like that. And then you get that pretty good hunk of meat there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the skin off this too. Some people scale them and leave the skin on. I'm just going to take the whole piece of meat off. But you want to leave a little bit like that right there. So you can just put your knife down to where the skin meets the meat. And then you just feel your way back. Just like that. And it usually, if you do it right, it should come out flush. As you can see, no meat at all left on, and you have a pretty good fillet right there. So I'm not gonna go into this with all the fish. I'm gonna do them all right now, but that's how you do it. So you'll get, what do we got? We'll get 8 good fillets. So there it is. There's what your trout should look like if you do it right. There shouldn't be really any meat left. Clean. So there, I'll get the rest of these done, and then we'll check in when I'm putting it together to cook. But I like to use some Cajun. Bet it. Salt. Should be enough. Fish in. Here's what it's looking like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make basically fish tacos out of these. And I'm going to break them all up. Use a little more butter. And then I'm going to throw this on to heat this up. And there's that. Scoop of that. Good for stock trout. It's pretty darn good. So you just need butter, some spices, tortilla, and you're ready to eat a good meal. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm getting ready to eat now, so that's going to be the end of the video. But caught a couple fish with my dad last night, brought them home, cleaned them. Now they made a good meal. So you can't beat it. You gotta love the outdoors. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate everybody who watches. I know I say it a lot, but I do. But until next time, keep it outside, and when you're fishing, keep reeling them in. Thanks for watching.